Confidence is an action. Confidence is an action. It's not a feeling. The way we move our body and the way we talk to ourselves, it's going to determine how confident we show up in that moment. Now, before I became a sports psychologist and an executive coach, I worked in the hospital, working in the pediatric hospital in the Department of Psychiatry. And my background was in clinical psychology. And I worked in the hospital, and I went into, I remember going into these resident meetings where there was doctors, physicians, residents, and I had to do trainings, case trainings to present on patients. And I go in and I felt like a small little mouse because, who am I compared to all these medical doctors, surgeons, anesthesiologists? I felt so small and insignificant compared to all these giants that I had thought of in my head. But I remember I kept telling myself opposite action, opposite action. If I felt small like a mouse, I had to act big like a lion and go in there and own the room when I was doing the presentation because, I had knowledge that maybe they didn't have, and I was going to share that and I was going to own it. And so I did opposite action and I just acted confidently regardless of how I felt. So confidence is an action. Those are the three things that I want to cover before we even get started. There's no magic pill. They're simple concepts, but it's not easy to do. Victory goes to the vulnerable. It's going to require you to train and get comfortable being uncomfortable. And then lastly, confidence is something you do. It's not something you wait around for to feel. You have to do it, you have to act it, and just think of that Nike slogan, just do it. So you got to show up with confidence, act confidently, move confidently, talk confidently, even if you don't feel it. So those are the three things I want to start with. Now I'm going to hand it off to you all. And I'm going to ask you some questions as we reflect before we even dive into part one of this journey. Okay,